Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's a special one. This is going to be the first one on the Citrus Thoughts playlist called, it's something magical called a review. You guys may have heard of them before. You see video game journalists doing them, and oftentimes there are people that suck at games. Now that might include me, but trust me, just because I suck at games doesn't mean I don't have a good opinion, and I don't rate things based on how good I am at freaking video games. So, let's begin. Today, we are going to be reviewing the game called Genshin Impact. Okay, let's introduce the cast. Me, and Preston. Say hello.
I just did.
Yes, we said it. I said hello as you said hello. So, now that we know the cast, let's begin. Okay, so, Genshin Impact is an RPG game. Open world RPG game. Where you play as anime manga art style characters, running around collecting stuff, you know, doing your typical open world game stuff. However, Genshin Impact has many unique things, characters, and playstyles. So, we will be reviewing all of those today. Hopefully within the time of the sample footage that I'm going to be overlaying over this. So, let's talk about the first pillar of this game, which is, of course, the combat. The pillars are kind of equal, I'm just talking about that first. So, the combat of Genshin Impact would be pretty decent. It has special abilities you can use to help better attack foes and, you know, destroy them. There are these boss enemies that you can also attack that are even harder to do if you want to challenge. Now, these special abilities that you can use can vary from freezing your opponents to setting them on fire to making them wish they've never lived in the first place. And you can also stack up an ultimate ability. Now, the ultimate, you can hit Q, or on console, it's another button. Oh no, I don't play console. And this ultimate will activate after you've gained enough power for it. Basically,
It's called a burst. Not ultimate, it's called burst.
now he knows the names. I know the review stuff. Yeah, it's called a burst apparently, according to him. So I'm still calling it an ultimate. I don't care. So the ultimate ability, once you gain up enough power for it, is an ultimate based on the element of the character you're playing. I'll get into that later. And it can also vary from stunning your opponents to absolutely destroying your opponents to making them wish they have never even wanted to come in your area code. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. Now I main a character called Diluc. I'd say he's a pretty good one. Diluc's ultimate is a giant fire phoenix bird thingy, and he's a fire character. My friend Mr. Photon here would main a character called Bennett. Bennett is a pretty good one. He's not exactly a healer, but he does have a move that can basically instantly heal your whole party, so yeah, he's also a pretty good one. He's way higher level than me, so in the sample footage here, you'll see him destroying the bosses while I'm just sitting there drinking cups of coffee. So, the combat, I would say, is pretty good for this game. It has a good system, and you can switch between your party of characters. Basically just turning into different characters of different elements to destroy things quicker and do things fast. And you can also get different weapons of different star ranks. I'll talk about star ranks right later in pushing. And those can also increase your combat ability. Along with artifacts. Artifacts also increase your combat ability. There are lots of stuff, yeah, that increase your stuff. Stuff that increases stuff. Wow, I love grammaring today.
Genshin combat rating 5 out of 5.
Yeah, basically, it has a really good combat system. It's pretty unique, and yeah, I would give it 5 out of 5. So, moving on from combat, insert wish sound here. We have the character designs. Now, you'll see why I'm making this a whole section. Because I kind of have a very big bias on this. Now, the anime manga art style, I don't really like that, but I'm okay with it, as long as the game's actually fun to play, which it is. So I'm fine with that. What I am not fine with is the impractical character designs. Now, this game is not the only game limited to this. Lots of games have this, especially the female character designs, but it's just... There are knights with full-body armor in this game, so you can't make that excuse. Why are all the characters designed so skimpy? You're gonna die if you wear that, okay? That piece of cloth is not going to protect you from Omega.
The Omegatron 5000 is coming. What do you do?
That piece of cloth is not going to protect you against the giant floating cube of death. So... Yeah, that's why I don't like that. I would give that about 1.5 out of 5 stars.
Some of the character designs are good, so straight up red 5.
Yeah. As you can see, me and Preston have different biases on things, but since we're such good friends, we don't argue on it. Anyways, we'll compare notes.
Higher fighter.
Anyways, moving on from the character designs. Genshin Impact also has a tutorial, like all games. Moving on, there's not much
Wow, gonna spend about 2 seconds on that.
Yeah, there's not really much to talk about on the tutorial. It's pretty standard interactive tutorial. It leans more on the side of tutorials that treat new players very good, but treat old players like they're babies. Because, you know, either you have a tutorial like Portal, which is perfect and everyone likes it, or you have tutorials that treat new players very badly, or tutorials that baby everyone. So yeah, it's kind of hard to get a medium there. But yeah, the tutorial I'd give a 3 out of 5 stars. Anyways, moving on from the tutorial, we also have
Hollow Knight.
Not sponsored. So, moving on from the tutorial, we also have the wish system. Now, the wish system is interesting in this game. It's completely unique, as long as the design of a character party. Well, the character party itself isn't that unique, but having to switch between characters instead of actually having the party with you at all times is kind of strange, but easy to learn. So, the wishing system allows you to get different items and characters. This can range from, like, really overpowered 5-star weapons and characters to crappy 3-star weapons and characters which you never even want to touch, or see, or interact with.
There are no 3-star characters. Only 4 and 5.
Well, I did not know that, but I did know... but I did know that characters can range from bad to good. And this is why I have Preston with me. He's played the game longer than me. He can correct me if I make mistakes here, but...
It's like a month. 2 months.
Yeah.
Which, I'll be fair, is a lot longer than 2 weeks.
So... The wishing system itself is interesting. It's completely random, apart from the fact that every 10 wishes you'll get a pity. The pity is guaranteed to give you a 4 or 5-star item or character. Characters are only 4 or 5-star anyways, but the pity system allows you to still get the characters you want as long as you have an insane amount of Primo Gems. And speaking of Primo Gems, that would be the material you use to make wishes in the first place. Primo Gems can be obtained from completing the achievements menu, which allows you to get 5 to 10 Primo Gems per every achievement, or daily commissions, which you unlock at Adventure Rank 12. More about Adventure Ranks later. And then there is also, what was it again? Oh yeah, just exploring and opening chests in general can give you small amounts of Primo Gems, but I would bet on the daily commissions and achievements for the most amount. There's also Spiral Abyss, but Spiral Abyss is Spiral Abyss, and I am not good at stuff, so,
Spiral Abyss is basically just like a gauntlet. It's the most difficult and enraging thing on the planet. Just don't.
Yeah, I have never been able to get past, like, Chamber 2 of Floor 2. It's...
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's Spiral Abyss. It's basically a attack gauntlet where you go through different challenges. If you're good at the game, go for it. But we are not, so we don't. So, yeah, there is the wish system, which as long as you can make 10 wishes, I would save up for 10 wishes if you want something, so you can make 10 wishes and use the pity system. And just, yeah, the wish system's kind of grindy, but also it's really rewarding if you can make 10 wishes, so it makes sense. I would give it 4 out of 5 stars, the wishing system. And then there's the gameplay and exploration part of this open world game. Now, this game is big. And by big, I mean big. There's like 3 to 4 different areas, but each area is unique and humongous. And the way you unlock parts of the map is by these statues of the 7. Statues of the 7 can heal you if you're right next to them, and they can also give certain bonuses. But mainly, statues of the 7 are how you unlock different parts of the map and actually, see where the heck you're going. I'm still blind.
I haven't spoken in a while.
No, you have not, but now you have. Now, Statues of the 7, even though I have unlocked them, I'm still as blind as a bat when it comes to exploring, which is funny. So, yeah, that's basically your way to unlock the map. Now, the map size is pretty large, and by large, I mean large. Yeah, large. But, of course, there is always one game, which starts with an N, that is basically going to blow out all its competition with its map size, but we're not talking about that game right now, so, yeah. As far as open world games go, Genshin Impact's map size and exploration's pretty good. There's the stamina system, which you have to take control of to be able to run around and do stuff better. The stamina system, basically, you have stamina that goes down when you run, and then it goes back up again. And when you climb, it runs out pretty quickly if you're jumping around while climbing. So the stamina system basically allows you to explore quicker, so if you're able to get higher amounts of stamina or get food that boosts your stamina for a short amount of time, it's amazing. And it also allows you to dodge during battle, which is, pretty useful. And then, so I would give exploration in general 4 out of 5 stars, 4.5 out of 5 stars, because there are some minor bugs with it, but it's not anything too much. Now, there is also, what else? I'm trying to think of what else I should review. Oh yeah, right, domains, there we go. Domains are the dungeon style part of this game. They pair with bosses for things that you can do only if you want to. Well, the first 3 domains you kind of have to do, but the other domains and bosses are mostly things you can do if you want to. They're more of a challenge, but they also give high rewards for completing said challenge. And domains can give you tons of Primo Gems, and bosses can give you tons of artifacts. So both kind of pair pretty well with each other. Now, this dungeon style can be pretty effective at giving the player a challenge, ranging from being able to hold your stamina well to not being stupid enough to walk off a freaking edge. And also, yeah, basically.
So the other thing is domains are pretty much the only way to get things that are to level up or artifacts. It's like the best farming system in the game. I feel like there should be other ways that are like similar to it, but not really. Like other ways you can get certain artifacts that like, so you don't have to do like the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. Domains allow the first time they give you Primo Gems and good stuff, but basically they're one of the best ways to get these level up books and scripts and stuff, which will allow you to level up your characters quickly, because trying to level up your characters by fighting stuff just doesn't work. It gives you like nothing. So it's going to be the main way you're leveling up your characters, by farming those level up books. So domains are really good because they have chests that allow you to do this. So, yeah. Domains, from domains, bosses, fighting, and exploration, I say Genshin Impact, the open world RPG game, is pretty good. It has its downside. Overall, it's not bad of a game. Me and my friend really love it. My father's kind of getting into it, and overall, I would suggest playing Genshin Impact. And Preston, what is your final verdict for Genshin Impact?
Wait. Okay. So there's two different things of RPG. Do you mean the rocket-propelled grenade or the role-playing game?
You really think I meant Genshin Impact, the rocket-propelled grenade game? What?
I mean, maybe it's rocket-propelled.
Okay then, so, it seems like my friend is gone funny mode again, so I guess like I'm gonna have to give the final verdict first. I would give Genshin Impact 4.9 out of 5 stars. No, more like 4 out of 5 stars. Yeah, there we go.
No. 5 out of 5.
5 out of
6 out of 5.
I'd give it 4 out of 5. Most of the stuff in Genshin Impact is really good, but there are some small problems I have with it that either annoy me or are just, you know, annoy me and annoy some of the other players. So
Wait, so there are things that annoy you, and then there's also things that annoy me?
yeah, I was going to say annoy other players, but I kind of looked up there. So yeah, that removes the star off, but other than that, it's a pretty good game. I would suggest getting it. And finally, is it content worthy? Now the content worthy thing is something I came up with. Basically, what I mean by content worthy is, do your viewers watch you play the game because you're funny, or because they actually like the game? And do you record the game because you want to make a joke out of it, or because you actually like playing the game? That's what I mean by content worthy. And would I say it's content worthy? Well, my answer is yes. It is content worthy. It is a good game, and I might even record some videos on it. So, other than that, there's really nothing more to review. Genshin Impact is a really good game, and, yeah. Oh, and also, if you see me crashing, if you see me crashing a ton in the sample footage, just know it's just because my PC doesn't like running Genshin Impact, and it's not because the game crashes a lot. So, yeah.
What? Wait. I didn't understand that. Wait. So the reason it blacks out is not because it crashes a lot. It's because your PC is bad.
No, I said it's not because Genshin Impact crashes a lot. It's because my PC crashes a lot trying to run Genshin Impact.
Which is the exact same thing.
No, it's not. maybe you just can't you know what? I'm not even gonna dwell on that. Uh, not because I think I'm wrong, just because you're annoying. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later. That was my verdict for Genshin Impact, and hope you enjoy. See ya!